that was interesting. My internet cut out completely. Gone. So I don't know whether you'll come and join me on this one or whether I'll be talking to myself. It could be interesting, couldn't it? Oh well. Maybe somebody will find me. Hello. Maybe somebody will find me. Hi, Amanda. I was on before, but my internet just cut straight out and took me straight off. Yeah. So that was interesting. There I was. Ba-dum. Gone. Gone like the proverbial wind. Gone, gone, gone. Well, there seems to be 5 people here, not just you, Amanda, but maybe the others will come over and join me eventually. Because I was talking away there and I had a few people in the room. But then, of course, Mr. Internet decided to cut me off. So there's only you talking to me now, Amanda, so hello. Hope you're well. My one and only person, hello. So it says I've got 7 people in the room and 4 thumbs up, so thank you very much for the thumbs up and the 7 people who are lurking, no doubt. Well, come on, Amanda, talk to me, otherwise I'm here on my own. Yeah. I'll wait while some more people join and speak to me. Oh, and I wouldn't put a sweetener in. Oh, I know I'm trying to go away with sugar, but blimey, that's a bit much. No sugar in my coffee. Oh, dear. Come on, people. Come on, people. I've got 8 people in now and 6 thumbs up. But nobody's speaking to me. Are you all upset because my internet cut out on me? Are you all upset? Is that what it is? That why you're not talking to me? Well, I can sit here. I won't talk to you then. You were watching me before. Hi, Mimi. It's my second attempt. My internet cut out before and I had to go boom. And I've lost everybody, so I don't know where everybody is. It says there's 12 people in the room, but there's only the 2 of you talking to me. I'm like Billy No Mates. Oh, hello. Hiya, Trish. Yeah, my internet didn't like me. It just went, you have no connection, and went, and I thought, oops, that was a bit naughty, a bit nasty. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, dear. Oh, you got a different view, as I was saying before. We've had a complete and utter move around. I've got to fill the bookcases. Bought some new bookcases from IKEA. Yeah, it's the sofa you can't see because it's behind this chair over there by the window now. And I'm now in this other corner. So we've had a complete swap around. There's the door that you didn't used to see before. Yeah. Hiya, Shad. You missed all the fun. Yeah, my internet went and cut me out. So I'm a bit knackered. I've had a week and a half. I've had a tooth took out. Oh, I had a row with the diabetes nurse, so it's been fun city over here, yeah. Oh dear. I've put some of the things back in the unit there, but I've still not put things back in that unit there. I've got stuff all over the floor. It's very untidy. Yeah, we went to IKEA, or IKEA, whatever you want to call it, yeah. And I bought a new rug to cover up the burnt bit. Yeah, I had an accident ages ago with a piece of hot coal that burnt my new carpet. So I've got a hearth rug now to cover the burny bit. And I got some... No, the yarn's got to go in the shed. Yeah, I'm not allowed. I've only got a little bit that I'm working with. I'm still trying to figure out where things are going to go yet. I've got some new, like those boxy things, you know, from IKEA. They're empty at the minute yet to put things into. So, yeah. So yeah, it's quite. I've got a bit high up, aren't I? So I'm in a new location. I'm now in the warmer part of the room. I was over by the window before, and it was cold by the window. I was freezing by the window. Yeah. So I sort of nonchalantly said to my family, I'd like to move the room around. So they said, where are you going? There we go. It reminds me very much of, they paint things on walls and stuff. Greek, is it? Oh, no. Yeah, Greek. That's what it reminds me of. Hi, Connie. Yeah, so I tentatively suggested I thought I'd like to move the room around. Well, I can't do it, of course, obviously, because of my back. So they said, well, we will help you. Thursday, Friday, we will help you, but you need to empty the room. Oh, boy, I didn't know I had so much stuff in this room. So I filled up a load of, luckily I had some empty plastic containers in the shed that I'd had wool in and no longer did. So I'd kept them. So I had to empty these cabinets, empty the bookcase. That was, with my back carrying books all the way through 2 rooms into the conservatory. Really did my back in. And now I've got to carry them all back again because, the bookcases are empty. Yeah. I'm deciding whether to get doors like these have got doors. Because my books are, I like my books. They're nice books, but they're not like, Charles Dickens's originals. They're just crochet books and they're all higgledy-piggledy in all different sizes and colours. So I thought maybe I would put the nicer ones at the top, where they're on view, and put the ratty ones at the bottom. The ones I love, but they're not exactly new. They've been used, they're a bit tatty. So I thought I'd put them at the bottom and then they'd be covered by the door. The doors are glass at the top, you see, and they don't do a full door, that's kind of all the way solid. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, the French bulldog has just broken wind. If Nathan was on, he would tell you how vile that can be. Yeah. Did I sort through the books? I didn't, Mimi. I just literally bunged them all. We've got a very, very heavy table, fortunately, in the dining room. So they're all on there. I've spread them out so they wouldn't be like all at one end and tip the table over. But I haven't sorted them. I thought I'll do that when I'm putting them back, if you know what I mean. I was more concerned with getting them out of the, well, it was a ratty bookcase, let's be honest about it. It went like that with the weight of the books. So that is gone, yeah. So I had a wonderful time emptying my room. Thursday I had a back tooth took out, but I will say this, it wasn't the original dentist that I had. And he was absolutely fantastic. I told him how tender I was because I'd had a broken jaw, and he was so careful with the needle, and he was so careful taking the tooth out. I didn't feel a thing. So thumbs up to that dentist. He was not like the butcher that she was, that messed me about. Yeah. Hi, Yolanda. Oh, Mimi, don't be silly. Some I no longer need. I have to keep them all, even though I don't use them. You know what I mean? There's no way I'm giving any away because nobody wants to buy them, do they? So you have to give them away. Hi, Tinkerbella Rose. Yeah. So, no, it's like partying with my children, partying with my crochet books. No, there's some I've had for many, many years, and I still would crochet things out of them, yeah. Hiya, Jill. Yeah, you have to give them away, Mimi. Nobody wants to buy them, so, you have to. Yeah, Jill, I've moved everything around. I'm sat in the corner now. We've moved around, bought a bookcase that's not got anything in it yet. My sofa is now under the window, and oh yeah, the lights, yeah, they're there. They're there. There they are, twinkling. How am I? Well, I'm okay after having my tooth out. It was a bit, what's it? Well, you always are. And now I can only chew on one side now. You were able to, but how could you part with them though, Mimi? How could you part with books? I can't. I can part with fiction. Once I've read it, I don't want to read it again. I can part with fiction quite happily. There's a whole raft of them in the conservatory that I've put to go wherever. I can part with them, not a problem. No. But yeah. Yeah, I seem to have a lot more room, Connie. I've got more floor space. Before, this recliner that you can just about see here, this recliner was like sticking out into the room, and it sort of divided the room up into two sections. It didn't work, yeah. Oh, you're poorly, are you, Jill? Yeah, I've not been my best this week, yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah. The good news is I've cut out all the chocolate. You won't see me snacking on chocolate. I've got a yogurt. Cut out all the chocolate, cut out all the sweets, cut out cake, cut out everything. I am determined I am not going on insulin. So I had a row with my diabetesness. I've been jabbing my fingers and my levels are low, absolutely low. So I am not jabbing myself with insulin, yeah. You'll live with some adulting. Oh, yeah, you're moving stuff about as well, aren't you? Ready for your dad, yeah. I got my other injections and I've finally got them, but I am not taking insulin. I am refusing point blank. I will deal with my diabetes my own way. She didn't like it, the nurse, but I said, it's my life. I can choose whether I inject or I don't. You might think I'm being stupid, but I'll deal with it my own way. So I've already lost 6 pounds, just cutting out the chocolate. I must have ate a heck of a lot of chocolate and biscuits and cake, because just cutting that out for just over, nearly 2 weeks now, and I've lost 6 pounds. That just shows I had a bad lifestyle. So you won't see me eat chocolate treats. If you do, it might be once in a while, yeah. I've got a yogurt, yeah. Honey in your Earl Grey. I don't like honey, fortunately. Although I think some sugars are quite okay, aren't they? I don't know about honey. I don't like it, so I've never gone into whether I can actually have it or not. Yeah. Yeah. My problem, as you know, was chocolate. And I hold my hand up. Chocolates and biscuits. I love to finish off my meal with a couple of biscuits. And if the chocolate ones, all the better. Yeah. So I've decided to prove my nurse wrong by being able to change my lifestyle. I might be nearly 78, but a leopard can change its spots, can't it? Yeah. Hi, Jane. Yeah. Oh, I do hope I do, Yolanda. That's if you need it. I mean, you may not need it. Yeah. Yeah. You're switching to a Mediterranean diet, a monk fruit sweetener. Yeah, I should eat more vegetables. Yeah. I'm not a really big meat eater. The family are. I'm more of a fish eater. Um, Left to my own devices, I would eat more fish because I do like my fish. I'm not all over a steak or things like that. Doesn't bother me at all. I would rather eat vegetables, yeah. But I'm not vegetarian. I'm not saying that I am vegetarian, but I don't mind. I love like cauliflower cheese and broccoli cheese and things like that. I can make a meal out of that. I don't need the meat, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Jill. Maybe you're right. Because I have inflammation, as you know, in my hands, yeah. I've got arthritis and all my finger ends are all like sausages now. They're all gone, all my knuckle joints have gone fat. So maybe it is to do with meat because of inflammation. You never know. Because I've never not eaten meat, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, maybe. But as I say, left to my own devices, I'd eat fish. Nearly every day I'd eat fish. Yeah. And I like things like ratatouille. I could make a meal out of ratatouille, cauliflower cheese, broccoli cheese, whatever. I do like a baked potato, though, I must admit. I do like a baked potato with cheese and beans, yeah. Um, as I say, meat does not really bother me at all, really. I do eat it, obviously, because the rest of the family do, and my daughter-in-law cooks for me, so, meat does feature in my diet, yeah, but it doesn't really bother me. They said, right, we're eating vegetables from now on. I'd be all right for a bit. I might hanker after a bit of meat after a while. Yeah, we may not have Chris on tonight, by the way, because he did send me a message saying he was moving house. So it may all depend on whether he can get his internet sorted out. So he did say he'd probably be missing for a couple of weeks. Well, he wasn't there last week, and he isn't here as yet this week. So, yeah. Oh, come on now. I've got 31 people in and I've only got 9 thumbs up. I don't beg for much and I don't ask for much from you. But can you please put your little thumbs in the air for me, please? Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, so it's been an eventful week so far. Yeah. IKEA. Oh, I lost the will to live in there. Have you been? It's massive. And you have to trudge through piles of bedding and stuff you don't want, loads of furniture you don't want to get to where you want to go. And you know me with me back and me walking, I was losing the will to live, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it will be when I get my books back in and my books and things in. Yeah. Who's Rose? Have I missed somebody? Oh, Tinkerbella Rose. Yeah, I did say hello, didn't I? Thought I'd missed somebody then. So there's been no videos from me this week because I've been busy. I've been up to here sorting out this room. So, yeah, I came back from the dentist, feeling very sorry for myself to find the family were hard at work, moving the sofa around and everything. I will do a video in here when it's all finished. And then you can see what it's like now I've done. It's covered up a lot of my wallpaper, which is sad, really, but it can't be helped, yeah. If you hear any snoring, by the way, it's not me. It's I've got 2 dogs in here because the family's gone out for an evening. Oh, I'm not enjoying this coffee. There's no sweetener in it. Oh. You're making changes as well, are you? Yeah. Well, I've made changes. I've not made any videos for about 2 weeks. That's my changes. It wasn't on purpose, I assure you. It wasn't on purpose. But things just happen in your life, don't they? And, it gets busy and, life evolves, doesn't it? I envy people who can sit and make a video every day. I just can't do it. In any case, I can never think of anything to say for every day of the week. I did do one of these Vlogtober things one year, but oh my goodness me. I was nearly ripping my hair out. Well, I haven't got much, but I was nearly ripping my hair out by the end of the month because I couldn't think of anything to say. And I was starting to bore myself, you know what I mean? Yeah. I drink plain black coffee, but it's got sweeteners in. Yeah. It's actually, I pulled the lamp out of its socket and I can't get to it. So I've had to find one of the other little lights, which is what I got to do my videos and never used. So that's what's actually shining up on the wall at the moment, yeah. Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me light now, can you? My video's gone down a bit. You can't see my little light glowing. And people like to see me light, don't they? With it twinkling. Oh dear. Yeah, so I found these little lights. As I say, I'd bought them thinking that they would light up, when I was doing a video. But because they're only low and I'd got nothing to put them on, they were shining like upwards, which wasn't a nice look. Have you ever put a light underneath yourself? You look like a ghoul, Hi, Nathan. Sorry about that. My internet cut off and I had to go. It wouldn't let me come back. It just went, your internet connection has gone, it said. So I couldn't do anything about it, yeah. Yeah, I've got two little doggies asleep. I've got Rosie on the sofa. She loves my sofa. And Trixie's on the chair, yeah. It froze. It just cut me off. It just died on me. It just went, hi, Nana Michelle. It's a squirrel raid. Woo! We've not had a squirrel raid for a bit, have we? Yeah, thumbs up are free. I don't charge for a thumbs up. There's not much in life that's free, is there? But a thumbs up's free. I always do my thumbs up when I watch people's videos, although when I'm on my Kindle, I can't do a thumbs up and I keep forgetting to come back in, go on my big computer and thumb up the videos I've already watched. I must do a memo to myself to actually, yeah, I do when I'm on my big computer, but for some reason or another, when I'm on my my Kindle thing, when I'm watching it, when I'm sleeping, supposed to be, I can't do thumbs up. And I think, remember, go back and do it, yeah. Hi, Ruth. Yeah, I disappeared. I lost my internet, but I'm back now, yeah. Yeah, I always do a thumbs up, yeah. Unless I really hate the video. In that case, I don't watch it anyway. But I'm not one of those people. I never did a thumbs down. I never did that. The only time I did a thumbs down was one lady who swore all the way through her video. Now, I did put a thumbs down on that one. But normally, I don't do a thumbs down. If I don't like the video, I don't watch it. End of story. I just don't bother. I mean, I know now you can't do the thumbs down, which is rather good. Yeah. What used to get me was I used to get a thumbs down about 2 seconds into a video. And I'm like, oh, come on. Thumbs me down by all means, but wait while you've watched it a bit, It was like, every time, I've got an advert coming up now. No, I can't thumbs up. The symbol's there, but when I press it, nothing happens. I can thumbs up on my phone. I can thumbs up on my Chromebook, but I can't thumbs up on my Kindle. It's a very old Kindle. It probably needs replacing, but I've spent too much on bookcases, rugs, you name it. I've spent it, So I'm having a bit of a cooling off period, not buying anything anymore. Yeah, not for a minute anyway. Have you got an older Kindle? I have, yeah. It's as old as the hills, really, but it works, so. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my attitude, really, I haven't got money to burn like most people, The Canto brand tastes best. I don't know what monk fruit is. I should do, probably. Maybe I should, yeah. Did I tell you I've got my date for my eyes to be lasered? Then I can actually see myself again, which might not be a good thing. But October the 16th, and they did say they're going to do both eyes once. So that's, I think, a week on Monday, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, at the moment, I look lovely because I'm blurred. When I look at myself here, I'm like, oh, you're not looking bad, are you? When I get my eyes lasered, I'll be like, who's that old woman in the mirror? Yeah. Oh dear. You got a couple of vintage pictures. Yeah, I should stick with vintage pictures, yeah. You've gone to the break on the TV, but you're live on the PC. Oh, they put adverts on. I've told you, I can't. You know, YouTube, it's a law unto itself. It does whatever it feels like. And if it wants to put an advert on, I wouldn't mind if they paid me well, but they don't. You know, if you're going to stick adverts in the middle of my lives, at least give me some money. I mean, I believe I've heard of people who don't even qualify, you know, for any money. They don't have enough subscribers and they don't have enough, whatever it is, view times. And YouTube still put the adverts on, which I think is a bit cheeky. You know, like if you're not going to pay people and you're going to stick adverts on the videos, then you know it's a bit mean, isn't it? Because I mean, I know lots of people who don't have enough views and don't have enough subscribers, but still have good content. You know, I do watch them. You know, I don't only watch the big guys. You know, you watch whatever you're interested in. And some of the people who don't have millions of subscribers, they're really good videos, yeah. And yeah, we have no say in anything anymore. You know, and I haven't read the PayPal thing. I got an email saying PayPal are changing something or other, and I'm thinking, oh, what now? What now? You know, we've already had Etsy putting up their fees, and you know, hello, yeah. It's oh, I can't see. Hang on a minute while I'll screw my eyes round. It's 42 minutes past 9 here in the evening. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. You can't, you've got absolutely no control over videos these days. And a lot of them now, when you start watching somebody's video, you can't skip them, can you? They're like, go like that. And it goes, your video will return after the ad. And you're like, zzz. And I deliberately won't watch them. I deliberately look up in the air or look somewhere else and think, I'm not being brainwashed. I am not watching their adverts because, you know, because they're like, you are a captive audience. We will bombard you with lots of adverts. You know, and you're like, I don't want to see all these adverts. I really don't, you know. It's bad enough on the TV, isn't it? When you're watching something and you get to a good bit on the telly and then the advert comes on. It spoils it. Especially if it's like a drama or something. You know, you're getting really enthralled in this drama, aren't you? And then an advert comes on, yeah. Yeah. I don't like watching films sometimes, and then there's like about a 15-minute break, isn't there? It feels like it anyway. It's at least, you know, like 10 minutes of adverts, yeah. Oh, the free TV. Well, I've only got free TV because I'm poor. I don't have the, you know, the Sky television and all that you have to pay for. I've only got the Freeview. I used to have Sky, but it was £46 a month, and I believe it's a heck of a lot more. And I'm afraid that's £46 I can use for something else, you know. So I cancelled a lot of the things that I didn't need. I stopped having a landline, you know, because that was money I didn't use. I didn't use the landline hardly ever. And I stopped. I don't watch films. I don't watch things. You know, they make you. Sky was monkeys. You know, they used to keep putting it up. And then they kept saying, you need films, you need sports, you need this, you need Disney Channel, you need that. And a friend of mine, I said to her, you know, about this. She said £126 a month she pays. And I'm like, what? I don't have £126 free, spare. If I did, I might buy more wool, you know. Let's get our priorities right for a kick-off, you know. Yeah. You know, if you've got that kind of money spare, what would you spend it on? You wouldn't spend it on a TV program you don't watch, do you? I don't watch movies. I can't be bothered. You know, cannot be bothered. You can watch things on YouTube anyway, can't you? You know, certain things. And I watch catch-up TV sometimes on, you know, on the PC. Um, it's much, much warmer, Jane. I'm out the window. The window was coming a draft through it. My son said it was the air bricks in the cavity wall, and it was coming through the plug. You know, what do you call it, the sockets on the wall. The draft was coming through, and it was coming through right at my sort of bottom of my legs. So my right leg was getting colder and colder sitting in the window. And I haven't even got the fire on. I've not got any heating on. And yet it is much, much warmer in this room. So much warmer. The sofas are now going like an L shape. Well, I'll do a video when it's all finished. I'll do a little video. They're like L shaping across the window and across the wall. So it's blocking the draft coming in. Yeah. I mean, the draft wasn't actually coming from the window because we have, you know, we had brand new windows put in when we moved here. So, you know, the draft wasn't coming through the window, although it is cold, isn't it, when you sat next to a window? You know, especially, I always feel cold, I don't know about anybody else, when it rains. As soon as I hear rain, it's like I feel cold, yeah? When you video, just go slow. Oh, I will do. I'll do a slow, in slow motion. I didn't sort my new camera out, by the way. My new camera, I used it for a video and my mouth was out of sync with whatever. So I was sort of going, and the voice was saying something different. So I've gone back to my old camera, but I've put my new battery, because the other camera was exactly the same. So I put the new battery in the old camera. So I'm back to normal again. I couldn't work out what to do. I don't know how you make things go in sync or what, because I don't use editing software because I'm not clever. I just have to point, click, film, upload. I can't do all this editing. I can't do all these fancy words across the bottom. You know, all these splat, splat, splat things that people do. I can't do that. I'm old and I'm dumb and yeah. Yeah. I admit it. Your brain slows down when you get older. It really does. You know. I'm walking around IKEA yesterday. No, not yesterday. Thursday. Was it? No, it was yesterday we went to IKEA. Or IKEA. It's huge, the one in Warrington. It is huge. I enjoyed my meatballs, though. Yeah. You're almost done with a log cabin. My friend Sue, I haven't spoken to her this week, by the way. I've been so busy. Where's my crochet? I haven't had a chance to do any crochet this week, Mimi. I did a little bit on a dolly dress while I was at Knit Club, but that's about it, really. I think I haven't lost my mojo. I've just been busy tidying and shifting things and stuff. So once this is finished, hopefully, I don't know about tomorrow it being finished, but hopefully middle of the week. If my family help me carrying the books through, because that kills me back, carrying the books through. If my family help me carrying the books through, then it should be finished this weekend, yeah. Oh, I love a rocking chair. I used to have one. Oh, I'm a great-grandma of 9, would you believe? Only step great-grandma. They're not my blood, but hey, I've got 9 of them now. 9 great-grandchildren. Your birthday gift, 71. I'm 78 next month. I'm not shy about my age. I'm not hiding it, you know. No point, is it? People know how old you are. Oh, I'm way ahead of everybody. I think there's only Shad that's around about my age. I think me and Shad are around about similar. Yeah. 71. I was still living in my other house. Still falling over a lot, but I was okay. I was okay. Yeah. But I want it tidy. Yeah. They will help me if I ask them. They will bring some of the books in for me. It's just the walk, walking and carrying a weight it gives me a lot of pain on my back. Yeah. Oh, you're 79, are you? Oh, you're way ahead of me then. You've got one up on me. Man, a couple of the ladies at Knit Club are 80. One lady's 92. And yeah, a lady at the other Knit Club is, oh, I'm older than you then, Shad. I'm 78 next month. I've got 3 years on you. Another lady, the other Knit Club, she's 93, I think. Yeah. Hopefully. It depends. I think I'd like to be 90 or 92, 3 if I have my health. It's not so much the mobility. Oh, I can't even speak now. It's not so much the mobility. I haven't got a dolly. That's the trouble to move my books with. And I got rid of my shopping cart. Otherwise, I could have loaded them in my shopping cart and wheeled them in, couldn't I? I can't carry anything really heavy. It really hurts me back. There's something about the weight, in your arms that drags you back, isn't there? Mm. Oh, I wouldn't mind being 90 if I've got my faculties. And I've still got the ability to do my knitting, my crocheting and reading and things like that. But I wouldn't want to be 90 and gaga, I wouldn't want to be a burden on anybody, no. I mean, my mum was my mum that? Yeah. I think my mum was 90. She had all the marbles. She had everything at home. She was physically in a lot of pain because her back was 10 times worse than mine. But she had all the marbles and she could knit and she could crochet and everything. She fell and broke her hip and that's what finished my mum off. Oh, tell me about it. Everything hurt. Well, actually, you lie in bed and you're not in any pain and you think, it would be nice to be like this all day, but then your bladder says, you've got to get up, And have I got a walker? No, I've got a one that wheels. It's just a little triangular thing, and it doesn't hold anything. I couldn't put my books in it or anything like that. Yeah. 89. Oh, bless. Yeah. I haven't got a rollator, Jane. Yeah. The 92-year-old's better than me. You're right, Jill. Yeah. I mean, both of the 90-odd-year-olds that I know have got their marbles at home. Yeah, So it's yeah. Have I? I've took shots in my bag and did it work? Back, I did, but they stopped doing them. They were brilliant. I had like painkilling epidural things in my back, and they were fantastic. But the NHS, in all its wisdom, has decided that they can't afford them or whatever it is. They can't afford the staff that does them because they have to do them in an operating theatre. So you've got to have like a scan thing. What do they call them? Like they do on babies. They have to do a scan thing and they have to have theatre staff there and everything. So it costs too much money for everybody to have these injections. So they fluffed around and said they're not doing them anymore, but they were brilliant. They didn't take the pain away, but they took a lot of it away. And I was able to do a heck of a lot more stuff than I could without it. And now he's put me on some silly pills that are not working at all. I'm going to have to go and see him and say, it's not working. Yeah. You need to get your head straight. Yeah, I've been going through a period of, I won't say depression because that's not the right word, what I mean. You know, feeling down, feeling, like I say, I will not say depressed because that's making a mockery out of anybody who has got depression. You know, when you just don't feel right, you just feel miserable and you just feel whatever, yeah. Do they let me go to PT? Yeah, I'm definitely in a rut. I don't know what PT is, Yolanda. Yeah. They don't take the pain away, Esther. They do not take the pain away, but they make it a lot more bearable. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, according to the NHS, you're supposed to talk yourself out of pain. It's what you call talking therapy. I went, I don't think that's going to work for me. Well, they told me to go there, yeah. What speciality was the injection doctor? I don't know. He was a surgeon, I presume. He was, a theatre surgeon, I presume, yeah. Ah, well, I don't know about that, Jane, because, like, fortunately, touch wood, I don't have cerebral palsy. Um, I don't know what PT is, Mimi. You'll have to enlighten me. Yeah, it's cheered me up, giving my space a refresh. We're talking about some other alterations that may happen within the house, which I'll tell you about if they ever happen. We're just talking about small alterations within the house to make it more workable for us. Because bits of the house are not working, they're not being used. Physical therapy, we don't kind of have that here. You can go and see a physiotherapist here, but all they do is give you a list of instructions of what you can do at home, and they don't help you. I did go to physio with my knee. I went to classes. You know, there was a load of us all in this room, all bending our knees there and everywhere. Yeah, um, but it didn't really help. My knee's still not right. Yeah, we decided that. I mean, I put everything in the house, this room, the way, well, I didn't, everybody did, put it in the way I thought I wanted it, but it wasn't working. It was chopping the room in half. It didn't seem to be flowing right. But now it feels like it's flowing right. As I say, once it's all finished, I will do a slow video and show you everything. You know, we've moved pictures around, we've moved the lighting around. I have actually got little lights across the top of the units, but I've just found out that they only work when the TV's on. And of course, I can't have the TV on when I'm on here because they would, I don't know, you know what YouTube's like, you're contravening whatever. Oh no, the physiotherapist doesn't do the injections. No, it was done in a theatre. Yeah, I've done back exercises for my spine, and I mean here the NHS wants you to go to like talking therapy. In other words, distract yourself from the pain. And I went, I don't think my pain is distractible, you know. I mean, before I had my operation and in the spine, when it was really, really, really bad, I used to bang my head against the wall. Boom, boom, boom. And my friend said to me, what are you doing that for? I said, I'm giving myself a headache to distract myself from the pain in my spine. Because the pain in my spine never went away. Yeah. I mean, at least now I've had my operation, the pain does go away in certain positions, like sitting down, lying down. The pain goes away. It's only bad when I walk or when I carry anything. Yeah. If I'm sitting in my recliner with it slightly reclined and I'm at the right angle, the pain does subside a little bit. Yeah. You're never out of pain. Once you've had anything to do with your back, you're never out of pain, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, it's a wonder they don't say talk yourself out of it. You're right, Tricia. Yeah. Talk yourself out of labour pain, you'll be fine, yeah. Yeah, I mean, these people who have these bright ideas, you think to yourself, have you suffered with chronic back pain? Have you suffered with the pain that you've had to have like a rod and pins put in your back, Have you suffered like that? I mean, it's not backache. Some people who say, oh, my back hurts today. It's not the same as your back going, Yeah, I got told that's one of the reasons why they stopped them, was they said they were doing damage. But I mean, yeah. Am I putting any yarn on the No. I have got yarn in that one there where the glasses are, but it's in the bottom, that's covered up, so you can't see it. Yeah. No, I'm not bringing any yarn in here. No. That was the agreement when I moved in here, not bringing wool in here. I mean, obviously I've got the wool I'm working with. And that cupboard there's got bits in, like the part balls and the bits and bobs I don't want to put back in the shed again. The little half balls, quarter balls, whatever you want to call them. They're in there. Yeah, they're hiding in there. Out of sight, out of mind. The bits that you use for granny squares and things like that, yeah. I've always got plans for them. Never always come to fruition, but I have always got plans for them, yeah. I think we're all like that, aren't we? I only keep the larger amounts, the full balls and the other things in the shed, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about doing some rearranging, but it's just pipe dreams at the minute, so I'm not going to say anything about them until we've talked them through and we see whether or not they work. Well, this one here usually has my green wheat pottery in, but at the moment it's in a box, I put that on display. That one there, which you can't really see, has got all my mum's crystal, her decanter and her glasses, but I actually need a silver cleaning cloth because the silver at the bottom of the glasses has gone very tarnished. And when I moved, I lost my cleaning cloth. It didn't arrive with me. The elephants are, whoops. Oh, you can't see them. They're behind the flower there, and they're over on the top of that unit over there, if you can see them. And there's some on top of that unit. Yeah, the elephants are still around, yeah. Yeah. Heat does me. I've got, I can't show you, the dog's sleeping on it. I've got a heat pad that you put in the microwave, and that has been a godsend for me. An absolute godsend. Oh, you got another ad. Sorry about that. I shall stay frozen till it goes. Oh, I can't do anything about these blooming ads. They're a pain in the ear hole, aren't they? My coffee's cold. I don't think I'm that popular. If I was that popular, they wouldn't give me so many ads, would they? Oh dear. The more people who watch, the more ads you get. Is that the proviso, yeah? I don't know. Oh, heat helps my back, yeah. I've got one that goes on my shoulders. My son and my daughter-in-law bought it me a couple of... In fact, I found it while I've been getting everything out of the cupboards. I actually found it. It's like a shoulder thing that clips round and it plugs in. And that really warms you. And I actually put it on my back. I put it on my back, and their little Trixie Belle jumps up behind me. So she must have been cooking because she was squashed between me cushion and this heat pad. And she was flaked out like, oh, this is wonderful. She loves heat. My son lit my log fire the other day, and she come from nowhere, lay in front of it. What part of my back hurts? It's L4, L5. I had the operation on. It's sort of hip level. I've got a scar that runs the whole way. Well, not the whole way. It runs from just under my bra all the way to the, how can I put it, the nick of your bum. Yeah, you know what I mean? Your bum crease. It goes all the way down there. I've got a scar. Fortunately, it's faded, kind of faded now. But I don't care. If I had a figure, I would wear a bikini because scars do not bother me at all. Yeah. I prefer these hot things, you know, that are full of beans, whatever they're full of, because they stay at your body temperature when they go cooler. You know, they don't like scare you to death in the middle of the night when the hot water bottle's gone cold, you know. They don't wake me up. My bladder wakes me up, but the whatever it is doesn't wake me up, yeah. Oh dear. We're all a load of crocs, aren't we? Oh dear. Gel ones are better. Oh, I haven't had a gel one. No, I've just got the one that's full of beans, if you know what I mean. Well, I think it's full of beans. I've never opened one up to find out what it's full of. I have one that smells of lavender as well. But I haven't used that one yet. It's a brand new one. It's still there, yeah. You got a heating blanket. I haven't got a heating blanket, yeah. No, I haven't got an electric blanket. That's one thing. It is a bit chilly when I first get in bed. I must confess, when you first get in and you think, oh, it's a bit cold. But it's funny enough, if I put that little heat pad in the small of my back, it kind of warms all of me. But I must confess that I put my bed socks on in the winter. I do put bed socks on. Where you going, you? Hang on a minute, let me follow her. Where you going? Hey, where are you going? She's a monkey, Trixie. If you don't watch her, she'll go and do a whittle in the conservatory. What do you want? Do you want a wee? You've had a wee not long ago. What do you want? Go to sleep. Go up on there and go to sleep. That's my pad, heat pad. It's got a little thing that you can fasten it round your waist if you want. That's it. Thermal whatnot. Well, she's gone back to sleep now. Thermal doctor, it says on it. Or DR. Therm DR. I never really used the Velcro bit. But I've lost my back thing. I've got a neoprene back warmer thing. It's in my bedroom somewhere. I don't know where it is. And if I put that on when I'm walking about or doing anything, it really does help, yeah. Yeah, yeah, sitting slightly reclined helps mine. I've got this, you know, recliner chair that just, I don't recline it all the way back, but if I just recline it just ever so slightly and it brings my feet up, it gets me into that sort of, that angle, and that relieves my pain a lot. Yeah, when I'm walking, I have to bend over something. I have to keep stopping and bending over. Should have seen me walking round IKEA. You know, that trolley. I don't care if anybody was looking at me funny. I'm past that stage of wondering what people think, yeah. I don't care anymore. I ain't too proud to stoop. Oh dear. It feels funny not having any crochet, yeah. Yeah. A friend of mine bought like a heated blanket thing that she puts on during the day instead of putting the heating on. Oh, hi, Munchkin. you know, to save on the elect, because she's in on her own because the kids are at school and her husband's at work and that. And she puts this little, I know, I've been busy. I've been busy seaside. My little hands are sore with moving stuff. She puts this heated blanket on. It's one of those that doesn't burn a lot of lecky, you know. I've got a cuddly. When it gets cold, I put my cuddly on. It's got a hood. Great. Absolutely fantastic thing. I just wish it was a bit longer. It only comes to my knees, yeah. I wish it was full length, and I also wish it had a zip, because once you climbed in it, it's hard to climb out of it, yeah. But they are good, you know, the real McCoy, the real cuddly. Not the pretend ones, the real ones, yeah. Yeah. Why am I showing? There you go. Oh, I don't know whether that's the right angle or the wrong angle. You can see my little sparkly flowers, can't you? That's what I'm bothered about, yeah. No crochet. I was crocheting the dolly's clothes anyway when I was at knit club, so I've been tidying everything away. To be honest, I don't even know where I put them. I've still got 2 big boxes, you know, those see-through boxes. I don't know whether you can see it. Oh no, you can't see it for me. Yeah, there's one behind me there. Still got 2 of those size boxes full of stuff. So I've got to find homes for. One of them, that one's behind me's got my pottery in, yeah. Yeah, you rearrange. I mean, I need to actually take the glasses out again and wash them and get a silver cloth, you know, to polish the. They're like crystal at the top, and they were my mum's. She got them for her golden wedding. There's a decanter and wine glasses, but the stems are like, well, not proper silver, obviously, but they're silver looking. But they need. Yeah, the boxes, the empty boxes came out of the shed, and I filled them because I'd emptied them actually in the shed. See, I made room in the shed. Empty. I had 4 empty boxes. Yeah. Won't let me say. You have to send it to me on Facebook or something, Ruth. Yeah, it's wants a good wash, to be truthful, but I didn't feel like doing it tonight. So that's another day. They come up lovely when they're washed. They sparkle, you know, when they're polished. I need to order what do you call it? A silver cloth. I'll order it on Amazon or something. I'll order it. So I'll order it Monday, so that it comes on Tuesday when I'm in. Yeah. I want to order something else as well. Oh, I know, some plant food. I know I can buy it in the shops, but you know, trundling around trying to find things in the shops around here, it's like easier to just go on Amazon and order it. I wouldn't know where to start getting plant food. I'd have to go to Affinity, I think, where they sell plants. That'd be the nearest place, and I'm not going there. Too much hassle on my scooter. One nearly got mowed over on my scooter on Wednesday. They're altering the seafront down at Cleveland's, doing, what do you call it, the sea defences. So they blocked off the seafront. So I had to go down a path. And the stupidity of it is, on one place, they put a lamppost right opposite an electric box. So I couldn't get through like that. So I had to go another way. And then I was going across the road. There was nothing. And then this car came from nowhere. Woof! And nearly took the front off me. And I'm like, where the heck did you come from? Yeah. Yeah. It's not that I don't like going into big stores and hunting for things. We don't have that choice around here of things. You know, we haven't got the choice of shops that I'm used to. You know, you used to be able to just go somewhere. I don't have them. It's, oh, right, that was you messaging me, right? Okay. You know, we don't have the choice of shops around here. We have to go out of our way. I mean, even going to IKEA, we had to go to Warrington. It took forever. And then I decided I want to put doors on like this. So to order them online, they want £40 to deliver them. £40 to deliver the doors. So my son said, wait until we're going that direction again, and then maybe we'll go to the one in Ashton. Because they go over to sort of Berry Way, so it wouldn't be that far for them to go to, to go to Ashton to pick them up. Yeah. You have to leave the island to get to IKEA. You think that they would have one closer here, like for Blackpool and Southport and, the Lake District. You think that they would have one closer than Warrington? Hi, Lizzie. Hi there. But they don't. So it felt like it was a 2-hour trek to get there. And of course, we had to leave the dogs because we couldn't take them with us. And, the poor dogs. Yeah, £40 delivery charge for Mimi from IKEA. I mean, if you're ordering a pile of stuff, that's great, isn't it? But if you're only ordering like 3 doors, yeah. Oh, you live on Vancouver Island, yeah. My cousin used to live on Vancouver Island, I think. Let me just look if I've still got her address. She's died now, unfortunately, but I'm just trying to think where she used to live. Oh, I can't see without my glasses, and I don't know where my glasses are. Shawnigan Way, that was it. Shawnigan Way. I've got everybody's address here. Z. Ephraim. No, I can't find her address. Oh, I've got Sean's address. Sean, I should say. Sean's address. No, I've lost my cousin. Anyway, she's passed away now, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Sue's address. No, I can't find my cousin's address. Perhaps it's under M for Middleton. Because that was what she was called. Yeah, it was Shawnigan Lake, Vancouver Island. Do you know where that is? Shawnigan Lake? No, it was Shawnigan Lake, wherever that is. Yeah, I've got a bit like the Amazon Queen. You're right there, Jill. Your case of paper towels and toilet tissues on the doorstep. Well, I hope it doesn't rain, Mimi. You better go and get them. Oh, dear. I'm on first name terms with our Amazon man. Oh, my good old address book. Well, yeah, it's old as the hills, yeah. Shawnigan Lake, you know where it is then. That's where my cousin used to live, yeah. She's passed away now. She was much older than me. She was in her 90s, yeah. Were you making beeping noises and Christine wanted to go to sleep? Yeah. My old aunt, used to have a budgerigar. I don't know what you call them parakeets or something in America, but they're not, they're budgerigars. And it didn't like the theme tune to Coronation Street. She used to have to put the cover over it because if it heard, and it used to be chirping and cheeping and everything. She said, I can't hear a word they're saying on Coronation Street because this damn budgie. He just did not like Coronation Street. Didn't like the theme tune. But when I was young, my friend had a minor bird. And every time she watched, things that had American cop cars in, it would do the noise, yeah. But it was funny because her mum would come in and she'd say, "Do you want a drink, Janet?" And I'd say, "Oh, yeah, that'd be lovely, thank you." And then this little voice used to come from the cage saying, "Peter wants a drink. Peter wants a drink." And if she didn't say anything, he'd go, "I said, Peter wants a drink." It was a blooming minor bird. "You going to split firewood for the man cave? Oh, bye for now, Shad. Makes a change from going fishing. Splitting firewood for the man. Can you split me some? Send me some over. Costs there's a bomb over here, firewood. Sheesh. I need to find somebody to deliver some, actually. I need to find a man who can. God, they wanted £125 for a bag, like a sack full. It was £80 last year. 125. There's a lot of putting it up, isn't it, from 80 to 125. So we're trying to find somebody else who's a bit cheaper. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. That was like my tooth. I told you about my tooth, didn't I? She filled it with a hole in it, yeah? So then she leaves and takes my money with her, yeah? He said, "There's a hole in it." I said, "She's just filled it." He said, "Well, there's a hole in it." He said, "I can do you a root canal filling." He said, "But it'll be £550. I said, "How much to take it out?" He said, £31. I said, "Take it out." So I've got no teeth now on that side. I wouldn't pay £550 for a root canal filling. What do you think I am? I said, "I'm on a pension." I said, "I'm not blooming got piles of money." Oh, I wish there was trees everywhere here. I've got the wood fire. We are at 18 here, which isn't bad actually, because I'm quite warm here. Yeah, but £550 for, and every time I've had a root canal filling, they've fallen out. So, no, I was saying that to my friend actually, Seaside. I would just say that only the rich people will have teeth in the future. It'll be like back to the dark ages where, we'll all be eating baby food, won't we? Because I can't chew anything these days. The only good thing is, since they filled my front teeth, I can't chew my nails. Look, I've actually grown nails. Oh, God. Obviously, been dusting something. I've got dirt under that one. I need to go and clean that one. Yeah, it'll be like, our great-great-grand people that had no teeth. It's got to be that way, isn't it? Even kids, you've got to pay for. I mean, there's nothing free at all, is there? If I was on certain benefits, in other words, I'd never worked all my life and I was on a certain benefit, I might get help. But because I'm not on that benefit, I don't qualify. It's pay for your own teeth or have them pulled out. I was talking to a lady at Boots Chemist. It's a pharmacy. Boots is pharmacy. And she was saying that a lady came in not long ago and she wanted painkillers and stuff like that. And she pulled her own teeth out. There'll be backstreet dentists in a bit, won't they? Like there were backstreet abortionists and stuff. There'll be backstreet dentists. You'll be going to the man in the street with his pliers, won't you? Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. It's so much money, isn't it? I mean, even to get a set of false teeth would probably be a few grand, wouldn't it? That's my snack today. No chocolate. It's 0% fat, Greek style yogurt, mango, live yogurt, M&S. Yeah, it's very nice, very tasty. I'm actually missing a bit of chocolate, but I'm trying to be healthy. I'm going to prove my diabetes nurse wrong. Nathan did it. Nathan reversed his diabetes, so if he can do it, so can I. It cost me £89, Ruth, just to see him. Yeah, 37 thumbs and 54 people in the room. Come on, come on, come on. If I say pretty please, will my thumbs go up? Oh, I've got another advert. Oh, dear. I'm not borderline diabetic. That's the trouble. I am diabetic, but I am not going on insulin. That's, to me, once you're on insulin, you're on it for life. You cannot get off it, so I'm not taking it. So, you've got trail mix. I don't like nuts. I wish I liked nuts. Because there's a lot of things I could eat, you know, with being a diabetic. I could eat a lot of nuts, but I just don't like nuts. My levels so far have been round about 5 point something, 6 point something, because I do my blood test every morning. And to me, that's, you know, I've looked it up, and, you know, if you inject when you've got low levels like that, you can go hypo, you can go the other way. And I also read a couple of surveys. They were American surveys, not British ones, but still, I still believe you. And it said that the benefits of starting insulin, not people who are already on it, starting insulin when you're like very, very late 70s, 80s, there's minimal sort of advantage to doing it, because there just isn't. Well, you take the Queen Potty in. Our two will have to go out in a bit, but they've gone to sleep again. It's the little one I have to watch. Rosie will tell me when she wants to go, but the little one is sneaky. She just sneaks off and piddles in the conservatory. Did you know that what is diabetic up your way is not down mine? No, well, she was saying my HB1C was bad and all that. Yeah, since she shocked me and told me I had to go on it, I had no choice. And I thought, well, I started really researching. I looked at everything I could find on Google, read everything I could find on Google. And I came across these two. I mean, they were from medical people. They're not just pie in the sky people. So I thought, So I told her when she phoned me up, I told her, I said, do you realise? I said, I can send you the links if you want to read them. And funnily enough, she didn't dispute me. So I thought, yeah, you've read them, haven't you, obviously? Maybe she was wrong about my eyes. She said my trouble with my eyes was because of my diabetes. So the surgeon had rung me up on Monday. And I said to him, is it because of my diabetes that I got cataracts and now I need laser surgery? And he went, no, nothing to do with it at all. It's just age. You know, cataracts develop. It's just not. He said glaucoma and things like that can be a cause of, from your diabetes. But the highest one I've had so far has been 7.9. I had 5 point something the other day. So I'm not injecting at 5 point something. This yogurt is seriously nice. Is that normal, is it? I do take metformin, is it called? I do take my tablets. Oh, if you're into yogurt, get this M&S yogurt. It's nice. The one I got yesterday was a bit tarty. That was blackcurrant, I think. Blackberries. That was a little bit tarty. Although I did have fresh blackberries today with some yogurt. I can eat some fruit, apparently, but I have to be careful with bananas, even though they're a source of potassium. What are you doing, little girl? If you think you're having yogurt, you're not. Oh, she's a foodaholic. Yeah, my highest has been 7.9, Jill. That is still classed as pre-diabetic, although it probably would be more if I wasn't taking my metformin, the tablets. What are you doing? Where have you gone? Oh, you're there. You can't have yogurt, you silly girl. It is lovely, this yogurt, I tell you. What was it, mango? That was nice, that was. You're not having any. She's underneath going, You cannot have yogurt. Do you want to come and say hello to everybody? Oh, you want to come up? Come on then. Come and say hello. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Come here. Come here and say hello. Oh, God, she weighs a ton. Come here. Oh, come here, sweet pea. Oh, my God. What? Did you have lead for your dinner? Oh, dear. Here she is. I think she's eating lead weights for her dinner. No, you can't lick my mouth. That's not nice. Say hello, people. Don't snore. Say hello, people. Say hello, people. She's after me yogurt pot and she's not having it. You don't have people food. Yeah, she said I could eat a small banana now and again. Raspberries, I find, are a little bit tarty. I don't know whether. Oh, God, you weigh a ton, woman. Are you going down or what? This is Trixabelle. Little Miss Trixabelle. She's looking up at the dog We put the dog picture above the computer, and she's staring up at the dog. It's not a real doggy. It's just a picture of my Buster. Just a picture. Are you going to go down? Oh, she's gone down. She's after my yogurt pot and she's not having it. No, you're not. You can't have yogurt pot. I get told off if you eat human food. She was checking out the picture of Buster that's above the, I don't know whether you can see him or not. I don't think you can. There he is. Yeah, you can just about vaguely see him. He's moved across from over the computer over there to over the computer over here. And my stag has gone that way because it was too big to be above the computer. It was in, yeah. Anyway, the stag's moved over. Why have I gone? Why have I gone fuzzy? Or is it my eyesight? That's better. I went all fuzzy. She's a female. Yes, she is. She's definitely. Come on, up on there. That's right. Sit on there. You make yogurt. I love yogurt. Yeah. I like cottage cheese as well. Everybody's going, cottage cheese. I eat cottage cheese. Oh, the only thing I didn't like was I got some rice cakes and I accidentally got sour cream and black pepper. Oh, not nice at all. I need to ask them to get me some plain ones. I actually like best of all the ones with the toffee, but I can't have them. No, I don't like pineapples. Yeah. I used to like the cottage cheese that had prawns in it, but nobody does it anymore. I don't like pineapples at all. That's the one fruit I don't like. Oh, two fruits, pineapples and coconuts. I don't like either. That's why I wasn't worried about the Bounty bars not being done anymore, because I wasn't. I used to like tomato pickle on top of my uh, cottage cheese, but they don't. Heinz don't do tomato pickle anymore, and I can't find anybody that does a nice tomato pickle. They tend to put peppers in it and stuff, and I don't like that. Yeah. You made yogurt? I've never made yogurt. No. No, I don't like pineapples. No. I've never liked them from being a child. You know, am I having a good evening? Yeah, I'm having a good evening. No, I never liked pineapple as a child. You know, when we had that, if you can remember, a treat when you were like my generation is a tin of mixed fruit cocktail. You know, spread it out between four of us. I mean, nowadays they'd laugh when there was only a little tin. But I used to let your mum take the pineapple out of my bit. I always wanted the grapes. I always said she always left one piece of pineapple in. I was like, oh, give me pineapple, give me pineapple. I don't like it. And she's going, oh, get it out. It's fine. No, no, I like pineapple. I like those little, like drinking yogurt things. What do you call it? I think we call them Yakult. Probably a bit like your Yoplait. Little thing like that, biotical, whatever. No, the only thing they warned me about, she warned me about bananas. She said I could only eat a small banana. Oh, God, yes, we had fruit cocktail with evaporated milk. We didn't have the bread and butter with it. No, we just had evaporated milk. And if we were very, very good, we got ice cream. But we didn't have a freezer, you see. The bookcase, yeah, it's fine. It's not close to the fireplace. It's not that close. No, it'll be fine. No, I love tomato pickle, but not the one they do with peppers and stuff in it now. Oh, it was a big treat to have fruit cocktail. Oh my goodness me, yeah. You didn't get that every night, no. If you were lucky, you got a biscuit or you got a piece of homemade cake. And my mother was not that good at making cake. You could have used my mother's cake for a doorstop, you know. She was not very light with her sponge, my mother. That's the one thing I was good at. I could make cakes. I actually made good cakes when I was. I don't make them now, of course, and now I won't because of diabetes. But I used to. Yeah, baby sham. Oh, cherry bee, cherry bee, cherry bee. It's the cherry drink with the zing, zing, zing. I never liked them. Everybody used to have them little deers or whatever they were from Baby Sham, didn't they? Oh, we used to do that. We used to do it with mandarin oranges. Put them in the bottom. Make up the jelly halfway, and then use the fruit, the juice from the mandarins to make up the rest of the jelly. Yeah. Oh, I used to love that. Yeah, the mandarins would be at the bottom though. You'd have to dig through to get your mandarins. We've actually got some jelly in the fridge ready to be made up. Not had jelly for a long time. I wonder if it's fattening. Probably is. It's probably got loads of sugar in it. I think they sell sugar free though, if I remember rightly. Now, I never liked instant whip. I never liked that. Ugh. I didn't mind custard and I didn't mind blancmange. Yeah. Yeah, some people used to put milk in jelly, didn't they? I used to like blancmange. My son used to eat custard and used to eat blancmange when he was tiny until my ex-husband said to him one day, "Ooh, you're eating blancmange. Ooh, yuck." And then my son wouldn't eat it anymore. And he wouldn't eat custard anymore. I said, "Thank you very much." He goes, "Why? What did I do?" I said, "You just put the child off milk now." You know. Hi, Diane. Freeze grapes. I like grapes. I can't. She told me I couldn't eat many grapes, actually. Yeah. Jello, not hello. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid. I was very good. They bought me an apple pie when we were at IKEA, and I gave it back to them. I said, "No, you can eat it." That was very good. Very good. I've not eaten anything. Oh, I had a tiny piece of cake when I went to Knit Club. It was only a little sliver. I had a tiny piece of cake. Oops. But apart from that, I've not had a sweet, a chocolate, or anything all for nearly 2 weeks now. So I've been doing well. Tomorrow I've got to put all these books back. 10 grapes is 100 calories. Oh, God. There's always a drawback to everything, isn't there? Oh, I'm not having any mince pies. Do you know I can take mince pies or leave them? There's too much pastry on a mince pie for me. I used to make my own. I used to make one big mince pie, like lattice. So you only had the pastry at the bottom. Then you put the mince pie and then you put strips of pastry across. Lattice. I used to make my own. I don't like all the pastry on the mince pies in the shops. You know, the ready bought ones. They're all pastry. And I'll eat about a teaspoonful of mince. Frozen grapes. Spoiled sweets. What's in the mince? Oh, I think it's all kinds of fruit and spices, isn't it? And candied peel and all kinds of things, yeah. I've had friends who've actually made their own mincemeat, but I've never done it. And it's candied peel, isn't it? And just currants, raisins, mixed fruit. I think there's cherries in it as well. I'm not sure. I usually buy it ready-made, yeah. I used to make my own Christmas cakes. I used to start round about now, actually. And then you have to feed them, don't you, with brandy and stuff. Ooh. I used to have to make them for about 10 people. No, I think it was about 6 people I had to make them for. Yeah. Everybody loved my cakes. We get drunk on a slice, yeah. You know, don't eat a piece of Janet's Christmas cake and drive. It was one of those, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're all in the shops, you know, the mince pie things, yeah. But they're always, like I said, tons of pastry and a little teaspoonful of mince. I'm not, I'm not all over of them. Oh, it's a disappointment. Why was it? Yeah, you used to prick them, didn't you, with and feed them with brandy, let it soak in. Oh, yeah, as I say, people used to get drunk off a piece of my fruitcake. It's no wonder people wanted me to make it for them. Oh, it tastes much better than the ones in the shop. Because I used to soak the fruit for about a week or more, you know, with alcohol. You'd just soak in the fruit, you know, before I even put it in the cake. Oh, I couldn't do it now. I've resisted temptation. I like Eccles cakes, but only if they're um you know, some of the shop ones, yeah. Sponge fingers. No, I'm just trying not to, Nathan, eat anything sweetified, you know. Trying to cut out cake, biscuits, chocolate, toffees, anything, yeah. Hi, Ethan. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm also trying to, well, not reverse my diabetes. I think it's a bit late for that, but I'm trying to get all the levels down so that I just have my metformin and that's it, yeah. So, we shall see. Oh, back in jelly, yeah. I must look how many calories are in jelly and how much sugar is in jelly. I don't know. Maybe I can get that sugar-free jelly. I'm sure I bought it in the past. I think it was in like crystals and we made it. Yeah, I'm sure it was sugar-free jelly. We shall see what we shall see. The jelly I've got in the cupboard or in the fridge is just ordinary jelly, so that's probably loaded with calories, that, isn't it? Why is everything good loaded in calories? Yeah. Eccles cakes, I love them. I love Garibaldi biscuits as well. Oh, hi, Anglesey. You can get it in the co-op, 10 calories. Oh, has it got sugar in though, Ruth? That's the main point. I need it to be sugar-free as well. A lot of the low-calorie stuff is loaded up in sugar. That's the only problem, isn't it? You know, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, aren't you? You know what I mean? English breakfast sausage, peas and mash. Ooh. Dead fly cake. My mum used to use the pastry that was, you know, when you make a pie and that and you have a little bit left over. She would put like currants or raisins and roll them out, yeah. They were kind of like well, they weren't really an Eccles cake. They were just a piece of pastry. I used to do it as well. You had a little tiny bit of leftover pastry, stick a bit of fruit, you know, currants or raisins in it and roll it out and cook it. Funny enough, you know, when I used to eat all this cake and stuff, I used to be always baking. I was never diabetic then. Yeah, that's probably the one I had. I must look for it. I must put it on my shopping list and ask them to look for it. Yeah. Yeah, I used to eat all that sort of thing, Anglesey, and I never was diabetic back then. When I think of all the sweet things I used to eat, I used to eat chocolate bars, I used to eat biscuits, I used to make my own cakes. But I do think home baked cakes are not kind of like as bad for you. You don't know what they put in these shop cakes, do you, to make them last, and preservatives and God knows what else, yeah. You know, you never know. You're much better making your own things, really, aren't you? I don't don't think so much, because my mum and my dad weren't diabetic. My brother was, but my brother drunk too much, so I think he got his diabetes through all the sugars in the alcohol. Yeah, probably did. Yeah. I don't think a lot of our stuff is corn syrup. I think you got a lot of your things in America, I believe, are in corn syrup. I don't think we don't grow it really, do we? So I don't think it's like our chocolate doesn't have it in it, which yours does, yeah. Yeah, homemade. I used to make on my day off. I used to make quite a lot of cakes and put them in the freezer, not with the filling in. I'd just make the actual cake, and then when I pull them out of the freezer, then I would put the cream and the jam and stuff in the middle. Then, yeah. Oh, I don't like cherry Pepsi. I don't like cherry. I'll eat real cherries. The real fresh cherries. I'll eat them, but you only ever get them now and again. 32 calories, but that's a sachet, isn't it? You wouldn't be eating a whole sachet full, would you? I presume it makes a fair amount, one of those sachets. Does it make a pint, or what does it make? Does it tell you how much water to put in, Nathan? Because you wouldn't sit and eat a pint of jelly all on your own, would you really? Well, I don't know. Who knows? I might eat a pint of jelly on my own. Are you going now, Yolanda? Well, thank you for joining us. Good night. Andy is waving goodbye. Goodbye. That's for the people in the UK who used to know Andy Pandy. Andy is waving goodbye. Goodbye. I used to love Andy Pandy. Louie Lou and Teddy. Yeah. People in America wonder what the heck I'm talking about now. You going for a nap? All right, okay, Jill. Enjoy your nap. Yeah, Andy Pandy in the back, and occasionally Louie Lou. Yeah. Showing our age group. They were talking today, actually. My son and his wife were talking about things that they used to watch, as kids, but of course that's a different. Do you know, I do not like blueberries. I like them in blueberry muffins, but I don't like raw ones. 4 servings, 8 calories. Oh, that's all right. I'll have to get some of that jelly. I just like to finish my dinner off with something. I don't like raw blueberries. They taste sour to me. My daughter-in-law eats a lot of blueberries. I just don't. As I say, I like them in a muffin. That's not the same thing, is it? Blueberry muffins. I used to love Wimberries. You don't see Wimberries anymore. Wimberries are gorgeous. Wimberry pie. Oh, lovely. And everybody goes, yeah, blueberries. No, they're not blueberries. They're Wimberries. They're very tiny little things. And I don't know why you don't get them anymore. I used to love Wimberries. Probably because people don't bake pies anymore. That's probably why nobody's. I tell you what was the biggest disappointment of my life. I'd heard about key lime pie until I tasted it. And I thought, why does everybody go crazy about key lime pie? I don't like it. I like lemon meringue pie, but not key lime pie. No, I don't like raw blueberries. I don't know why. I don't. They've got this bloom on top of them. What you eat and what you try. I like blackberries, and I like cherries, and I like strawberries and stuff. I don't like key lime pie. It's, I don't know. What you eat more than you pick. Yeah, key lime pie was everybody used to talk about it in all American movies and things like that. I tell you, another disappointment for me was root beer. Root beer. I used to hear about it in America, I hear about it, and then they brought it over here, and I didn't like it. I used to think, oh, this root beer. Everybody's going mad about root beer. Didn't like it. I think you must have different tastes in America. I know you have different spellings in America, so you must have different tastes as well, I think. It's like biscuits and gravy and stuff like that, and sloppy joes and things. Yeah, root beer is, oh, it tastes like an antiseptic ointment that we have over in the UK called Germaline. If your mum put Germaline on a cut and you accidentally lick your finger, that's what it's like to me. Root beer tastes the same. You see, it's an acquired taste. You probably brought up with it. Mm. Oh, excuse me. That's because I've been drinking something fizzy. I like proper ginger beer. You know, when we used to make it yourself, you'd buy a little bit of sort of some kind of thing and used to brew it, make your own ginger beer. That used to taste nice. But I don't really like the ginger beer that you buy in the shop. It was root ginger, wasn't it, they used to make it with? That's nice, that. A lot of things were nice back in the day that you don't have. It's like dandelion and burdock. It doesn't taste like that anymore. You got snacks. Ooh. Yeah, I used to like Coca-Cola floats. When I was pregnant with my son, we didn't have a freezer. And I used to say to my ex, I used to say, go to the cinema and get some ice cream. And he wouldn't, because there was no such thing as like 24-hour shops back when I was pregnant with my son. And we didn't have a freezer to keep ice cream in. Yeah. Coke is brilliant. Have you ever put a penny in Coca-Cola? Mm. Or if you burn a pan, put Coca-Cola in, and you burn a pan, it takes it all off. Yeah. Yeah, I used to buy cheap Coca-Cola to clean the toilet. Yeah. Pour Coca-Cola down the loo. Man, it's a bit shocking if somebody goes in when you just poured it in and they go, oh, what's wrong with the toilet? Because I used to put it in last thing at night, you know, so it would sit overnight and clean the loo, yeah. But if you burn a pan, put Coca-Cola in it, leave it to settle. It takes it off wonderful. Yeah. I heard soldiers used to clean their rifles with Coca-Cola, you know, to get it all the gunk from down the barrels, yeah. When you think you're drinking it, what's it doing to your stomach? Yeah. Hello, bears, crochet critters. Hello there. How are you today? We used to have a pop man or a soda man, whatever you might call him, that used to come round selling it, you know, off the cart. Oh, I know your taste buds change when you get older, but honestly, that honestly used to taste much better than the stuff you can get now. It's probably all these, you can't put the additives in, you can't put the sugar in, you can't put this in. It alters all the taste. It's like Horlicks. I loved Horlicks, and now it tastes like water. It doesn't, it doesn't taste like Horlicks anymore. I don't know what they've took out of it, but they've done something. It just doesn't even taste of the malt anymore. It's just washy. You try to avoid the snake and oven indulgent food, yeah. You're tapping out as usual. Well, there you go then. We'll see you again. Trish, into Trish, I think. I should remember your name because my daughter-in-law's a Trish. You're not going to join Shad, are you, chopping his wood? I know you usually join him when he goes fishing. Oh, rhubarb and ginger jam, it's nice. As I say, I can't have it at the moment. Trying to be good. Trying so hard to be good, and it's very difficult when you've got a sweet tooth like I have. I'm starting to get a bit chilly now. What time is it? Oh, 2 minutes past 11. I think the family must have decided to stay out. They said they were going to come back, but I think they decided to stay out. I think they must have found the pub with the friends. Yeah, they went to meet their friends this afternoon. And yeah, I'm very trying. You're right there, Bear. I'm very, very trying, yeah. I've always been trying all my life. Oh, look at that. No teeth. No teeth there. No teeth there. Smile too much. Just get a grin. As long as I don't lose the front ones. It's all right having no back teeth, but, can't chew with the front ones either. I keep joking, I'm going to get one of them Moulinex baby things to chew my food up with for me. You've been trying all your life, have you? I've been very trying, yeah. Try the patience of a saint, my mother used to say, when I was doing something. It is hard to pass them up. You have to tell yourself that you've got to do it for the sake of your health. It's not a diet, really. I'm doing it for the sake of my health. I'm not doing it because it's a fad. I'm hoping I'll lose the taste. Fat chance of that, did you say? Yeah. I'm hoping if I don't eat them for a while, I'll lose the taste. Going cold turkey, as they say. Oh, they are. They taste so good, don't they? And they're moreish. I think they put stuff in, sweets and chocolate, that makes you want more. You cannot have one piece of chocolate, can you? People say, treat yourself to one square of dark chocolate. No, don't like dark chocolate anyway. But I couldn't treat myself to one square of milk chocolate. No way. Treat yourself to one bar, but not one. 3 weeks. Well, I'm done about a week and a half now, Ruth. So maybe, although I did have a cake on Wednesday. It was only a little cake, like a little finger cake. But I did have a cake on Wednesday. So that was naughty. But still, they do say a little of what you fancy does you good. I mean, I did go to a course one time. Yeah, I think you always will want chocolate. It's like an alcoholic, isn't it? Even though they may never drink for 10 years. they would always want a drink, and they don't taste one. Yeah. I went without alcohol for about 5 years because I was hitting the bottle too much when I was breaking up with my ex. I was going through a really rough time, and I was hitting the bottle rather too much. Wasn't alcoholic, but I was, taking solace, let's say. So after he left, I decided I would just stop drinking. And so I never touched a drop for about 5 years or so, yeah. Yeah. My sugar levels are doing well. They're about, the highest they've been is 7.9. So they're doing okay. I'm doing okay, Juanita. I'm trying my best not to eat chockies and sweeties and things like that. Trying to be good. Yeah, so I don't really drink now, to be quite honest. I'm not teetotal. I will have a drink if I fancy one. But I've got drinks in the cupboard behind me there, and they've been there. I bought them at Christmas. And none of the bottles are empty. In fact, none of the bottles are more than about a quarter way down. But I just like to have them there, in case I fancy a drink. I just maybe fancy a drink every now and again. And I mean a drink. I don't mean a bottle. I mean a drink. Just every now and again, I think, fancy a drink. So I like to have it in. But I bought it in, like I say, last Christmas, I think it was. So it's nearly been there a year, hasn't it? It'll do me this Christmas. I won't have to buy any. I think the only thing I've drunk, I think I emptied one bottle. But the rest of it's still there. Got a bottle of rum that's never even been opened, dark rum. And a bottle of vodka that's not been opened, and a bottle of white rum with a little bit out of it. Can't think what I have drunk. Oh, I drank the Baileys, yeah. That's what I need to replace. I drank the Baileys, yeah. I've lost £6 in almost 2 weeks, so it's not a rapid loss. You should only lose a couple of pounds a week. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, so, yeah, it's about almost 2 weeks I've lost £6, yeah. Thanksgiving, is it that time of year already? Well, bye anyway, Seaside. Thank you for joining us. I didn't realise it was Thanksgiving because we don't celebrate it here in England. It's something that passes me by. Yeah. I do feel better not eating naughty things. You do actually feel better, but you don't. It's hard. Oh, Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, right. That's probably why I'm a bit not with it. Yeah. I thought it was November, yeah. Wonder why you have different. Maybe we don't have the same kind of. I mean, like we have Halloween over here, but people don't go as bonkers as they do in America. Sorry, Americans. We don't go as crazy as you do in America. Started to get a bit that way, but I don't celebrate Halloween at all. Never have done. Never will. My family don't either. And nobody knocked on last year or the year before. No, I never saw any kiddies. Like, we're in a retirement area. There's not that many children. Next door are teenagers, and across the road there's two little girls. But yeah, but they don't. You don't see kids wandering around wearing outfits really. They might dress up, but they stay in their own houses. I mean, it's Not safe these days, really, to go knocking on people's doors unless you know them, is it? And even then, you don't want to be knocking on strangers' doors, that's for sure. Oh, I hope not. She's does Halloween all year round, doesn't she? I don't think she ever comes away from. Yeah, I like decorating for Christmas, really. Hope not. Yeah, yeah. She likes Halloween all year round, though. So she's got red eyes. This I haven't watched her, but I saw a trailer with her red eye makeup. I'm like, not sure I like the red eye makeup. Oh, hello. Rosie's moving. What do you want, sweetie pie? What wee wee? When Rosie moves, Rosie wants a wee wee. Come on, girls. Do you want wee wees? Come on. Come on, you. Do you want wee wee? Come on. Let's go wee. Let's go wee wees. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Good girls. Yes, you're a good girl. Good girl. Hey. We both had the wee wees. I had to take them out. When Rosie, she does let me know she wants one. Oh, you're going, Mimi? Bye now. Oh, yeah. There's too much going on, right, Esther? You're right there. So many weird people. Oh, hello. Got blooming advert again. Oh, you going, Mimi? Good night, Mimi. Thanks for your company. I didn't think you nutcracker soldiers ever went in hibernation, Jane. I thought they were out all the time. Or do you have more that you've got in a cupboard? You got more you keep in secret, have you? I think Jane collects nutcracker soldiers. She's got them all over the house, yeah. With me, it's elephants. With Jane, it's nutcracker soldiers. We've all got our things, haven't we? I wish I could collect money. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A nice little win on the lottery would do me, just a little bit. The drive's finished, by the way. Looks nice. We've got rid of the duck pond. We ain't got the duck pond. We celebrated being almost here 3 years by having the drive done at last. Ah, it's all money these days, isn't it, when you own property? We need the roof doing, but that'll gotta have to wait. You do keep them out. I thought you did, Jane. You're just telling me fibber tales, aren't you, saying you're going to get them out of hibernation? They're there all the time. What do you do? Dust them for Christmas? Put a bit of tinsel in their hair. Bye, Munchkin. Oh, not Munchkin. Bye, Mimi. Yeah, the driveway's looking nice now, yes. We've got one plant pot. My daughter-in-law wants another couple, you know, to sort of put underneath the windows to make it look a bit more chirpier, yeah. Crocheted a spiderweb sweater. I crocheted a spiderweb once for a witch's hat. We were going to a fancy dress thing. I dressed as a witch. Walked through the door with the green makeup on, you know, the hat and everything. First person I saw said, "Hello, Janet." Oh, one that goes on the tree you're having next year. I've got a little tin somewhere. It was full of little biscuit things. Only tiny little. That's got a nutcracker on it. A little tin. I bought them for the kids, and one of the kids didn't get one for some reason or another. So I finished up eating the biscuits. Yeah, I had green makeup on and my witch's cloak and my witch's hat. And I'm thinking, oh, I look pretty gruesome. Walk through the door. Hello, Janet. Obviously not gruesome enough. I must be fairly recognisable. We once went, when I was with my ex, we went to Piero, with all the white makeup and the funny clown makeup and everything. And again, hello, Janet. Thought nobody's going to notice me with these big triangles, you know, and the red whatever. Oh, yeah, hello, Janet. It will be posted on your Ravelry name. Not for a week or so. Okay. I like having fuzzy eyesight because I look good. I know that when I've had my eyes lasered, I'll see the wrinkles again and I'll think, oh my God, who's that old lady? She followed me here from the other house. Yeah. One mirror in the house is quite flattering, actually. I quite like one mirror. But the mirror in the hall, it hates me. I try not to look at in that mirror when I'm going out because it ruins my day. It's one of them in your face wrinkles, you know, the light must be wrong and not flattering and whereas at the moment my eyesight is fuzzy. It's almost like having smears of Vaseline over my my eyeballs. So it's like looking at everybody underneath a little bit of a mist, you know. I've had my cataracts done, Munchkin. I've got to have my eyes lasered because they said debris, which sounds lovely, doesn't it? Debris has grown behind the new lenses. So I've got to have it lasered away. Yeah. October the 16th, I'm going. And they're going to do both eyes at once, so he said. But they did tell me that for my cataract operation. They said they were going to do both eyes at once, and then they didn't. They did one, and then they did the other. Yeah, and then I've got to go and have my eyes tested again because they couldn't test them last time because I couldn't see the board. What letters can you see? Is there a board over there? She went, I think you need your eyes laser in very. So she referred me urgently. So I'm quite happy that I'm going October the 16th, which is, I think, week Monday, which is quite quick for the NHS. Yeah. Apparently, one of the girls at Knits Clubs had hers done, and she said it's just 5 minutes of a job, that's all. And then, she said by the time she got home, her eyesight had cleared and it was beautiful, yeah. So I'm hoping so. It was great when I had my cataracts done at first. I could see everything. I could read. I could do all kinds of things, but now I can't read. Can't read anything. Yeah. The NHS is brilliant if you need anything doing urgently. If you're having a heart attack or you're in a road accident or something like that, the NHS is wonderful. But if you need a routine surgery, it's not that clever because you have to wait and wait and wait and wait, It didn't hurt Munchkin. It's a bit, I was like, oh, when they were coming towards me, but no, I can't really say it really hurt me. I think the fear of it is worse than the actual, cataract operation. The fear of somebody messing with your eyes is kind of worse than the actual surgery itself, yeah. Oh, the nutcracker tree. Oh, you and your nutcrackers. He must have a house full of them, yeah. Yeah, they said it's going to take less than 5 minutes. I mean, you might have to wait your turn, before you actually get in to have them lasered, but yeah. They say it's, quite a quick procedure. Yeah, but the NHS is severely under strain here. It's overworked. There are too many people and not enough. It's like the same thing, isn't it? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. The other way around, we've got too many Indians and not enough chiefs. It's and that wasn't a racist comment, by the way. That's a saying. It's just there's not enough nurses and doctors to go around. I mean, I don't know what they get paid. They said they don't get paid enough, but I've been watching some medical programs and seeing all the abuse they get and everything, in the sort of emergency rooms, and they get shouted at and drunks and drugs and stuff like that. I think, oh God, they want danger money. It's I wouldn't like to do their job, let's just say. It's probably not too bad if you're a nurse on the ward or something like that, but if you have to go in accident emergency, it must be horrendous, yeah. Right, you're going to leave us, are you, bears? Okie dokie. I say thank you for calling. Yeah. I've got about another half hour before I go, unless my family come back in between. But at least the dogs have had their wee, so there's been no accident, thank goodness. They'll go to bed with me son and daughter-in-law when they come in. And then I'm a bit tired actually today and then tomorrow I've got another heavy day bringing the books in and putting my pottery, my green wheat pottery in that empty one there. And so that's what I shall be doing. But it's Sunday, isn't it? A day of rest. So, as I say, my son and my daughter-in-law, I'm hoping will help me carry some books through. Because my son needs to adjust the shelves. He's only put the shelves in. We've got spare shelves. But he didn't know how tall my books were, so he'll alter the shelving when we know, I show him how high my books are. So that's what we shall do. Hey, I hope I sleep tonight. I've got an awful habit of waking up in the middle of the night for the bathroom, and then I can't get back to sleep. So it's probably about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that when I wake up. And then it takes me ages to try and get back to sleep again. So that's why I'm tired. I'm not getting like a full night's sleep all in one go, you know. I think my bladder works horizontal. I hardly ever need to go when I'm standing upright, but when I'm laid down, it's like, turn on the taps. Tell it's horizontal. She needs to go. Yeah, you can't get a lot of light bulbs anymore. They've all gone LED, haven't they, and all that stuff. You know, when I was in my other house, you couldn't get 100-watt bulbs for love nor money. Yeah, you've got a 3 o'clock nature call. Yeah, it's blinking. Sometimes they just like to go out. Yeah, I've got a horizontal bladder. I really do. Doesn't work standing upright. It works the minute I lay down. I can go, get in bed, and if I don't fall asleep right away, I'm thinking, oh, no, you want to go again. No, you don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. And I have this little argument with myself. Sometimes I nod off, but a lot of times I have to get up and go again. And you're thinking, where's it coming from? I've not had that much to drink, you know. I'm not. In fact, I get told off because I don't drink enough water. Who wants to drink loads of water? Not the water around here. I keep forgetting to ask him to get more fizzy water. I've got one bottle left. But, oh, I'm going to yawn. That's because I was up early because I knew I had a lot to do. Well, early for me, not early for other people. Early for me. Now I'm getting chilly. I've lasted all this time without getting chilly, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all shared, Munchkin. Everything's shared. It wouldn't work otherwise. You know, if you're saying you pay this bill, you pay that bill. No. I give them a set figure. The first of every month, they get a set figure, which is my share of food, electric and everything. I pay my own logs. I buy my own logs and coal for this fire. But, you know, the electric for the lights and the internet and everything, that's all paid out. No, I pay my own phone internet, that's right. But the internet for the PC, everything gets paid out of the household bills, yeah. You couldn't sort it out any other ways, yeah. You know, to be like, you pay for this, you owe that, you pay, you couldn't do that. I pay the TV license because I'm the one who watches the TV. They watch Netflix and stuff like videos and stuff like that. They don't watch the TV. So I pay the TV license, yeah. I buy some of the food myself, you know, the bits of the extras I want when I go to Marks and Spencer's, like the yogurt I bought. I mean, they would buy me yogurt and stuff, but sometimes you just like to go and choose, don't you, what you want to buy? You know, asking them, can you get me this, can you get me that? They would do, but I just like to go and browse myself. Like, I like Marks and Spencer's. And when I go to Knit Club on a Wednesday, I usually call in Marks and Spencer's on my way home. I mean, I used to buy treats like, you know, the cake and the Eccles cakes and the sweets and the chocolate and stuff, but no. This last week I bought fruit. I think that's all I bought was fruit, mostly. Fruit and yoghurt. Oh, cottage cheese. And they didn't have the high, well, I had to get cream crackers because they didn't have the high baked water biscuits. Apparently, they've cut down on a few, it's only a small shop. They've cut down on a few lines to make sure there's room for the Christmas stock. That's already out, yeah. I don't drink, they drink a lot more pop than I do. I get this orange, which is 0 sugar, but I don't drink an awful lot of it. I'm a fiend for Vimto. If you're in America, you may not know what Vimto is. It's like a mixed fruit drink. I hadn't heard of the Skinny Food Company until Denise put, Dear Designs. Denise put a thing on Facebook. But the thing with that is it's still encouraging you to have sweet things, isn't it? Thinking that you can eat chocolate and stuff and sweet things because it's a skinny food, yeah. I think I prefer to go cold turkey, Nathan, and not have it at all rather than give myself the taste again for sweets. Yeah. I think you have to order it online, don't you? I don't know. Don't know whether they sell it in shops. I don't know. I don't do the food shopping, so I just call him Marks and Spencer's sometimes, and you know. I mean, they do say you've got to beware of a lot of things, and they do say not to eat diabetic, this, that, and the other. Yeah. I like hot Vimto. Hot Vimto cures all ills. If you've got a cold, you're not feeling well, hot Vimto is wonderful. Now, you see, now syrups, they would make me get a sweet tooth again. I can't have anything sweet. Once I start eating sweet stuff, it's just like a drug. I'm better off going cold turkey and not eating anything. You're taking her to potty again. Yeah, you're better off doing. She might need to. Ours don't like walking on wet grass. The grass is a bit long and it's wet. So I'm hoping that Trish mows it because they don't like it when it gets long like that. Our grass grows like mad. When it gets long like that and it's been raining and it's wet, the dogs just do not like going to wee on it. It is murder when you have a sweet tooth, Munchkin, I must confess. That's why I'm having to go cold turkey, because I've got such a sweet tooth that once I get a taste for anything sweet, I'll be more, want more, want more. They might be like liquid, but what would you put them on? What do you put the syrups in your coffee, or what? Where would you put it? Your first car was a Plymouth Fury. I think my son had an American car that was a Plymouth once. He bought this great big American car, a black car. It took the whole of the driveway up. It was massive. It was a right gas guzzler as well. I know. If you get depressed, I think there's nothing better than chocolate, is there? That's the trouble. I'm hoping I don't get depressed. I was very down last week. I think it was the diabeticness that upset me, plus the fact that, about the teeth and stuff like that. So I didn't have a very good week last week. I felt like I was just in tears a lot of the time. But as I say, I will not say depression, because that just maligns people who suffer with it and really have it bad. It's so easy to say, oh, yeah, I was depressed, but I was just in a mood. I think if you're really depressed, you can't get out of it, can you? I've been depressed in the past and you just cannot get out of it. no matter how hard you try. Yeah. But I get moods. I suffer from that SAD, is it seasonal something disorder. I don't like the dark, I don't like the cold, I don't like the winter, yeah. And I do get a bit miserable because I have that SAD, yeah. I must get my light out, actually. I've got an SAD light that you put it on in the morning when you wake up, and it's supposed to, make your brain produce serotonin because we don't get the sunshine, yeah. Yeah, I've got diabetes, yeah. No, I think we all get down, don't we? I hate miserable, cold, wet weather, yeah. Yeah. It's just, I am a summer person. I was watching, what's she called, Little Drops of Wonderful, Ali, and she doesn't like the sunshine. She only likes it when it's cold and darker. Yeah, I mean, I've known people who've got depression, and it is something that you can't control. Whereas I think with me, it's just, how can I put it? I wouldn't be depressed one day and then fine the day after. So it's just being down into. As I say, it maligns people who have real depression by saying, I feel depressed today. I think it's a word we use wrongly. If you say, I feel a bit down, I feel a bit off, I feel a bit today, I think that's more what I suffer with, a bit, a bit off. Yeah, I've been a bit off for years, but never mind. But as I say, I did go through a period of, obviously, the breakup of my marriage and the alcohol and everything. I think everybody goes through something at some times in their life. If it could be loss of a partner, loss of a parent, loss of whatever. You do go through it at some points in your life, don't you? But by and large, I'm quite a chirpy little soul. Always look on the bright side of life. Bubble, 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 bubble. My ex-husband used to say, do you always have to wake up so flipping cheerful? And I used to say, what? He said, you get up in the morning, he said, and you're singing while you're making the breakfast. He said, you get on my nerves. You have to be so flipping cheerful. Can't help it. I used to be very sun up. I'm not the same these days. Age makes you different. Oh, another advert. Oh, yeah, Monty Python. Always look on the bright side of life. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I try to do. It's hard some days to think of the bright side. You get up and you're wrong side out, aren't you? As my mother used to say. Got out the wrong side of the bed. Yeah. Yeah. I do try to find things. I'm lucky in the fact I've got a strange sense of humour that I can find things to laugh at, even at myself, even at things that go wrong. I can find a way to laugh at misfortune. Some people might say it's a bit loopy, but my dad used to say I march to a different drummer than everybody else. Yeah, I've always been that way. Never been like conventional, never been whatever. She wants to be outside. Is it full moon or something? Does she want to frolic under the full moon, Jane? Yeah. Oh, good night, Anglesey. You got to do your dishes. Well, I've done mine, so you're all right. Don't have to do mine as well. I've done mine. I haven't put them away. They're in the draining board, but I have washed them. They are washed. Yeah. Because I've got one cup here, well, one mug that I've just had my coffee in that I'll have to wash up before I go to bed. And put my yoghurt pot in the dustbin. Yeah. 23:40. Oh, it's not midnight yet. It's not the witching hour. I usually go off when it's the witching hour. Yeah, our Rosie likes to be outside. It's nice when the weather's lovely and you can have the conservatory doors wide open for her and she comes in and out. Although she's a digger, she digs great chunks in the lawn. I don't know why she does that. She's just a monkey for digging. So leaving her out there unsupervised is a bit dangerous, really. Otherwise, she's going to Australia. Oh, I've gone proper chilly. I've gone chilly. Oh, dear. Trying to get me through. Do you know, I've worn these to bit. I got them off eBay, I think, years ago. They're just like a Rwanda or something. And I've had my money's worth out of them. They were only dead cheap. It's like a one piece at the back, and then it's two pieces at the front. And, I've really got my money's worth out of them. I got one in brown and one in cream. And I've worn them to death. They've gone all fluffy, but I don't care. They're just warm. Rosie's disappeared off somewhere. She's okay. She doesn't do wheeze anywhere. Yeah, you can put your hands inside. See, it's nice and warm. I don't know what there is about me, but if the back of my neck's cold, and this sweater doesn't come down, if this part of my arm is cold, I get cold. That's why I wear a lot of fingerless gloves, the long ones. That's why I don't often wear this sweater, because it's cold to me because it's not full-length sleeves. I know people like push their, sleeves up. And these people who knit these short sleeve sweaters and wear them in the winter, and I'm like, oh, no, it has to have long sleeves for me. I've got a lot of things that don't come down, to my wrists. They just kind of stop halfway down, and I don't like that. I'm cold, and I can't wear anything with a scoop neck, scoop back. The back of my neck's cold. It can be the middle of summer, and the back of my neck's cold. I'm a weird person, I know. But it's not fun to be normal. No, it's very boring. You've got to be a little bit off-centre, let's just say. I was saying that to my friend, and I said I'm weird, and she goes, well, you are a little bit weird. I said, no, I'm a lot weird. I said, it's fun being weird. Weird and wonderful. I have to say it, nobody else will. As soon as the sun goes down, we can be in the tropics. We can be in Spain. We can be somewhere hot. As soon as the sun disappears, I freeze. Absolutely freeze. My ex used to laugh at me. He said, oh, for goodness sake, you do not need a shawl, or you don't need your cardigan on. It's hot. But I always have a cardigan. I think the days when I've not had a cardigan, when I've had summer dresses on with a cardigan, the days I've not had a cardigan on, I can count on one hand since I've been here. I think there's about 4 or 5 days when I didn't wear one. It's always got that sea breeze here. The breeze that comes off the sea. Blows cold. Oh, gosh. Wednesday, when I went down to Cleveland, there was sea foam. If you know what sea foam is, coming all over the seafront. And they'd closed the iron gates to the seafront when I got to Cleveland, so I couldn't get off. because they'd closed them all because of they didn't want people going on the seafront because of the weather. But I was already on it because I'd got on it at my end. There was no problem with that. But I couldn't get off. I had to go all the way back again to get off and go down the other way. That wasn't fun. But as I say, they're doing the sea defences, and I had to try and get my scooter squashed between. Why I put a lamppost in front of an electricity box? There was no room for me to get through. On the other side of the road, they closed it off and they closed the road off. So there was only this little pavement to go down. I'm going to have to find a different way to go next Wednesday because the sea defence work's going to be going on all over the winter, I think. I mean, there's a little cut through, but it's like a funny turn for my scooter. My scooter doesn't do like 3-point turns to get down there. So I'm going to have to try and find a different way. I hate going down the main road, though. It's annoying. What are you doing, Rosie? Rosie, what are you doing, darling? She's wandered off. She's getting antsy now because it's getting time for him to come back, and she's gone up the stairs. She can't get in the bedrooms upstairs or the lounge, but she's going to go up on the top of the stairs and wait for them. She seems to know when they're kind of on their way home. She has this sort of sixth sense, I think. My Buster used to be like that. He'd always be at the window waiting for me. What are you doing, sweetheart? Are you waiting for your mama? Are you waiting for me? You're a beautiful girl, aren't you? You're beautiful. You're a good girl. You've been such a good girl today, haven't you? What are you doing? You're Grandma's favourite. Don't tell Tracy what you are. Grandma's favourite, aren't you? We won't tell Trixie, though, because she doesn't know. She thinks she's the favourite. But she's not, is she? You're my favourite. She's my little love. Aren't you, darling? You're my little love. She's so loving, honestly she is. She's such a loving dog. She's sniffing all over my new rug. Everything that comes new into the house, she has to give it a really good sniffing. No, not really. They play fight, Munchkin. They don't really fight fights. Not vicious fight. The Rottweilers used to play fight. They used to scare me. Because they would look like they were really going at it, hammer and tongs, when we had the Rottweilers. But they were such big dogs that when they fought, they used to knock all the furniture flying. They used to worry me. But, yeah, Buster used to always be like looking out the window for me. And funny enough, when we had the Rottweilers, when my son was living with me for a time, they would recognise his car engine coming down the street. And they would go to the window, yeah. Something smells a bit weird. I don't know. Hiya, Lydia. Yeah, you're here at the last minute. You're right there. I'm going to be going off in a few minutes. Something smells a bit off. Yeah, Rottweiler. Oh, they're lovely dogs, though, the Rottweilers, yeah. We had a full Rottweiler and a Rottweiler cross. I think she was crossed with an Alsatian. I'm not sure. We inherited her, so we're not sure. You're off as well, are you, Ruth? I'm going off in a few minutes. It's getting nearly midnight, and I need to get my beauty sleep so I can be more beautiful than I already am. Well, I have to say that. Nobody else will. It's almost 90 degrees. Oh, send some over here, will you, please? Yeah, I'd like some 90 degrees, yeah. Right, people, thank you very, very much for all of your thumbs up and keeping me company. And I shall speak to you all very, very soon. So, good night, all. Good night. Andy is waving. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.